So you need to have the abilities equipped before you switch over into the second phase of the fight, or the second form of the fight. The first form has like two or three phases, and then the second form has like one phase. He's not, the second form is easy. But yeah, Graham Jones is kind of crazy. So first though, we want to put, so you don't have to have this going on until you get close to defeating the boss, but I like to put it on to kind of be safe, because I'm going to be using the claim so late anyway. Succubus is actually pretty useful in this fight too, keeping yourself healed. Okay, I'm hitting him. It must be just... Okay, this is phase 2, and he's gonna just stand here and summon these circular... these balls, kind of doing this. If you're standing about, yay, distance as I was, it's very precise, and I almost never can do it. That was entirely by luck, but he'll miss you with like 90% of those flaming balls, and you can just wail on him. And even if he's hitting you, it's still probably better to just sit there and wail on him. So this boss battle is weak to sliding. So you want to get in the middle where you can hit the boss, and then you slide to the left and slide to the right. Lure the thing over. Wait for it. Okay. And this is the whole boss battle. He screwed up. And because we have those 3 souls equipped, we the game continues. Like, if you don't have those 3 souls equipped when you fight this boss, the game ends. Like, you get the neutral ending, I guess, where so everybody escapes the castle, but Soma like walks away feeling like he left a part of himself behind, like he's missing something. And they kind of hint that the castle will be back as long as Soma is alive, to kind of try to lure him back into the position of Darko Lordo. In case you didn't notice, if you haven't played Symphony of the Night, Genya uses, in the intro sequence when Soma gets Winged Skeleton, Genya Arikado uses Soul Steel, which is, it's Alucard. That's Alucard. He just kind of sealed some of his powers and changed the way he looks. They actually talk about in the sequel to this that he actually does, he's not as strong as Genya as he is in his full Alucard form. Okay, so now we want to go over here and get the last, like, soul in a jar, I guess. And we want to get Black Panther. And we want to put Dracula's tunic on. Do I want Dracula's tunic? It's just 4 defense, yeah. Phew! Black Panther allows us to do this. Whee! Wrong room. Save the game. And now we need to go back to the floating gardens, which means we need to go to a teleporter. And I don't think there's a teleporter up here. No, there's not. If we had went... We can actually open a shortcut to the... a shortcut to the clock tower. But I don't want to go to the clock tower. Screw that place. Oh, yeah, here's the teleporter. I knew there was a teleporter nearby. Knew it all along. Let's see. We want to go to... the entrance. We're going to spend all of our remaining money, and we're going to... Oops. Just rush over. We got to go to the Hanging Gardens. Floating Gardens? Whatever it's called. Anyway, tasty meat, mind up, high mind up. We want all of that. We need the Dainsleff. I don't need this gun gear. I don't need these skull necklaces. I don't need this black cloak. I don't need this Eversing. Alright. So now, we want to buy... just fill up on those. One of the things, like, if you're going for 100% completion in this game and you want to get all the souls in the game, you want to save up. You want to get this. Getting all of the equipment in the castle that is just there is a pretty good, like, start to that. Getting it, the money, and then if you go down to the, I didn't go all the way, but if you go all the way to the end of the forbidden area, there's a sword there that sells for 90,000 gold. So that's like a 10th of the way there. Flee! So, the little shockwave here does a little bit of damage. Not much. Is this the way we want to go? Yes. Yes. But you do take a little bit of damage if it doesn't one-hit KO a monster. So, you gotta be mindful of that. Still the fastest way to get around the castle. We want to and this should put us, yes, right where I need to be. Just go across here. Instead of going left, we want to go right this time. And we just like before, we just want to keep going to the side until we get to where we gotta go. Save point. This fighter skeleton here drops the kicker skeleton drops, I think, the best accessory in the game. Anyway, we want to put the Dainsliff on. It's unfortunately not as awesome as the not as awesome as the Claim Soleil, not as glorious looking, but Julius here is strong to light, and the Claim Soleil doesn't do dick to him. Prepare to die. Okay, so we want to put Death on. We'll take this off so I don't accidentally cast it, and we want to... I think that's it, right? Yeah. So, you gotta watch. He does a ton of damage. Oh, boy. When you get about 200 HP, you want to, like, stop and heal. I really like death for this fight. Like, I don't, like, I've seen people do this fight without taking damage, but, like, all I can do is just tank the hits. That's it. Just take. So we're going to use these high mines up to kind of keep the pressure on with the death. You want to play defensively. Ow. And not bad like me. So if you don't have the Dainsliff, you can kind of just use the death sights and mind ups. So let's see. Let's go ahead and use regular mind ups. And kind of play keep away with them while the scythes run away. All right, we're in phase 2. You wanna turn the scythes off, by the way, when he's doing that. And now he's gonna start using his sub weapons. So watch out for that. It makes him a lot more unpredictable. I would like to have some potions after this, so I don't have to go back to the shop. Okay, so we're going to use... Nope. Nope. High potion. Come on. Ah. Ow. Let's see. Let's use last 2 mine ups here. Okay. Phew. First try. Which is good, because I still have several super potions. Not super potions. I don't think I picked any of the super potions up. Sorry, I win. Okay, so let's see. We want the Claim Soleil back on. We want the death. I think I want Giant Bat for now. Yeah. And now we are in the what is this place called? This is in the Chaotic Realm, I think. So there's a save point to the side here. We definitely want to do save. Most of these side rooms are actually empty. Remember, those guys you want to, you know what? Just screw it. When they come down, if they fly to the left, you go to the right. If they fly to the right, you go to the left. It's just real simple. Mana Prism. I will say that getting the Hippogriff Soul does make this a lot easier. Climbing this area right here. Like I said, most of the side areas in this game are empty. Like that one, it's empty. You go there and it's just, oh, I landed right on that, didn't I? Okay, stop. Stop. Okay, you know what? We're fine. There's another save point, like, right here. In this room right here, I think. Yeah. So we're good. We're good. We're good. You can mitigate poor play by, you know, actually planning what you're doing. Die. Yeah, you can see how tanky some of these enemies get. Imagine if I didn't have the Claim Soleil. So, like, even though the Claim Soleil is, like, hidden, I think it's actually fairly required, to be honest. Skula. Okay, we don't need Skula no more. We want Succubus, I guess. Get some hit points back. Oops. Ooh, that was almost very bad. So we're gonna use this. I'm going. Ooh, I got a super potion though. I need these last few healing items for the actual last boss. Oh, come on. Boo. Boo. I freaking hate Medusa heads. Okay, let's do that again, except better this time. I said, except better this time. I don't need to fight you. We do want to put Skula on. Hey, level up. Succubus. Okay, sorry about that. I just realized I wasn't recording. I was streaming. But that's okay. I can get the, I could get the footage, so it's not that big a deal. But it did throw basically everything off, like, mental-wise here, so... Alright. And we're gonna bypass you. And we're gonna bypass you. And we're just gonna keep going down. Oh, by the way, there's no map for this place. Yeah. So, kind of irritating. We want to go to the bottom right, I think. Kind of want to be a bat for this to avoid the succubuses. Be a bat to avoid this guy. Oh, really? I could have swore there was a... No, there's not. Anyway, last save point. Hopefully the video quality is fine, because I was streaming. I hit the wrong button. So we want Claim Soleil, Dracula's Tunic. I don't really care about the souls. I want Death and Succubus, yes. If you lose this fight, you actually get the bad ending of the game. So there's 3 endings of the game. There's a neutral ending, which you get if you don't go into the Graham fight without the 3 required souls equipped. There's the bad ending, which you get if you lose the fight with Chaos. And I think that's what unlocks the thing on the screen where it's like, enter Julius to play Julius mode. And then if you defeat Chaos, you get the good ending, which I think is what unlocks hard mode. They're all rooting for me. So this first battle is very chaotic. You don't have any souls for this. They take them all. So you have to kind of... It's very chaotic. Like, lots of stuff just... Lots of things you got to avoid here. Watch your hit points. Alright. We're going to use a high potion. I've got plenty of healing items for this, by the way. You get your souls back when you get your when you kill. Yeah, so I get my yellow souls back. So now I'm going to start healing from Succubus. Yeah. See? That'll help a little bit. I don't think that should have hit me. Alright. And we're going to use a... We're going to eat this pudding. Alright. Now to phase 2 of the boss. This boss has 3 well, technically 2. I think you could, like, technically just sit here and wail on the middle core. I think you could just technically just sit here and wail on the middle core and like eventually you'll defeat it. But I think its defense goes down as you kill these eyes on the side. So we want to use tasty meat. And again, I just used Death Scythe to kind of get free hits in. Let's see, we want to use these high mines up to keep the scythe going, and we're going to use this one of these. Okay, no, that's fine. You get to see the bad ending. I got stuck in the hitbox of that eye. Got stuck in the hitbox of that eye, and that was that. So we're just going to reset that. It's fine. The worst part about that is we gotta sit through the this little cutscene again. We're gonna mash through. Oh wait. I've beaten the game already, so it's letting me skip the cutscenes. Oh, neat. It wouldn't let me skip the cutscenes when I played through the game earlier today. I guess it's because I beat the game already. Okay, let's see. I feel like this is going worse than the last one. Okay, yellow soul's back. Blue soul's back. Red soul's back. Until you get one of those statues dead, I don't know a real good way to avoid everything. It's just too much going on. Oh no, I did it again. Okay, so that's how you're supposed to avoid that, by the way. You're supposed to, like, slide under it when that first one goes. Don't stand directly underneath it. Crap. Let's eat this pudding. Oh, do I not have death on? No, I don't. So yeah, I can dodge that sometimes, but not like as much as I should be able to. I've got one healing item left. All right. All right. Hopefully I got the right spot. All right, item use. So we're just gonna sit here and we're gonna tank hits. Try not to get hit too many times by the everything else that's going on. Okay, cool. Yeah. Once you get in this phase, you can just, as long as you're closest to full health, you can just most of the time tank the hits. So, anyway, that was Aria of Sorrow. Again, it's one of my favorite of the Castlevania games. I think my favorite Castlevania game is probably whatchamacallit, what is it called? It's Bloodstain. It's probably Bloodstain. It's got to be Bloodstain because it's just the extension and realization of everything that is in this game, Symphony of the Night, like stuff like that. The only thing that I really miss in that game is like just sub-weapons, I guess. In my mother's name. So if you don't know the story of Castlevania, you can actually get a really good idea of what happens by watching the anime. But generally speaking, what happened was in the 14 or 1500s, anyway, the Dark Ages, Dracula fell in love with a female doctor who was, and they had a child, which was Alucard. And some number of years, 20-ish years after Alucard was born, like, Alucard's an adult, there was a plague going on, and so, you know, his mom, like his wife being a doctor, went out to treat the sick, and the church burnt her at the stake as a witch. Dracula did not like this, and started, like, killing as many people as he could. He decided to, like, cleanse the earth of humans. So that's why he said in my mother's name, thanks, because Dracula has not only been put down, but the source of the power that keeps bringing him back to life, that chaos, has been defeated as well. So Anyway, that was Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow. Again, I think it's my second favorite of these. I would probably have to say I rate it higher than Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night has... I dropped my mouse again. Symphony of the Night has a lot going for it. There's a lot of, like, neat stuff you can do. But at the end of the day, I like the soul system better in this one. I do not like the sequel to this, though. There's just too much grinding. Which is funny to me because there is a similar amount of grinding in Bloodstained. But at the same time, they also made it less. Like, they scaled it back. So, like, you can get souls in that game, but you could also play it like you're playing Symphony. So anyway, that was Aria of Sorrow. And you can do... when you do that, when you complete the game, you unlock Boss Rush, Sound Check, and then obviously you can do Clear Mode. There is... It's a new game with, like, all of your stuff. Like, you have all your equipment, all your levels, all of your souls. And then if you enter Julius, you can start the game as Julius. And then you can also start a game in hard mode, which I've pointed out. The enemies take 20% more damage, souls drop easier, and there's some equipment spread across the castle that is unique to hard mode. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that quick little playthrough there. 2 hours, 12 minutes. That's not too bad. So probably add another 10 minutes for the couple of times I died. And yeah, so came in under what I thought I was going to be doing. I thought I was going to hit 3 hours, and I thought I was going to hit about 70% of the castle. 60% of the castle, and 2 hours and some 20 minutes, we'll say. So I'll see you guys next time. I gotta get my mouse because I dropped it to actually click the button to stop. And what are you still doing here? Go watch something else.